I'll be right back once I show you guys how I transform this whole entire interior using 3 products. Anyways, guys, let's go. Today we have a super dirty Mercedes-Benz. It's our graphic designer. Life gets to him and he has a mess inside here. Of course he does have a baby, so there's going to be a baby car seat. There's going to be his baby's shoes, cups, more cups, a pizza box that, I don't know where that's from. Put that back in there. And of course he also has these pretty amazing glasses. So I think I look a lot better in them. So step number 1 to clean up this whole entire interior is going to remove all large items. So in the back, he has grass with tees because he's actually a golfer, and I don't know, honestly. Step number 1, whenever you clean any of the interior, is going to be clean up the whole large items. But the reason why we want to clean up our interior now, especially because spring is here, is because whenever you might turn on the AC, there's dust on your dashboard, you start going, achoo, achoo, and you want to eliminate that. So we're gonna be doing our best to rejuvenate and restore all his interior with a couple products. Anyways, guys, let's get right into the video. Oh, you think there's lunch in here?
Oh, you picked it up, it seems light.
The chicken settles into her cozy coop with a warm bowl of vegetable soup. It ain't Christmas anymore, it's spring, but Santa Claus. So what you always want to do is, whenever you are to clean any type of car, I always designate this table to put all their belongings, and then if it's a customer, I'll put everything back but in the trunk. But for this occasion, it's our graphic designer, so I'll just call him down here and be like, you know what, let's go one by one. What do you want? What don't you want? But do not forget, Hydro Blitz is live right now on our website and at your local detail garage. This is a pretty amazing product. Simply spray it onto a clean car, wipe it off. Carnauba mixed with ceramic. That's right, 2 in 1. Pick up your bottle today, chemicalguys.com. Anyways, let me get back to removing all the large stuff. All right, so now that we remove all large items like the Yeti cups and the pizza boxes, all the kid stuff as well, we put everything off to the side. Now we're actually going to be tackling cleaning up the interior. Now when it comes to interior, it's fairly simple. You have a dashboard, you have navigation screen, you have center console for the most part for every single car. Now there's gonna be 2 different products that I'm only gonna be using to clean up this interior. First and foremost, which we're gonna be using Total Interior. Second, I have my Nonsense Super Cleaner. Diluted already into this secondary spray bottle. The reason why I want Nonsense Super Cleaner, because if you guys actually come close, I want you guys to come close and personal. What is that? What is that?
Garbage.
That is blueberries. Really wanted me to pick it up? That's a blueberry. So for the lighter dust and debris, we'll be using Total Interior. So how do you actually use it? I'll put this bottle off to the side. We're gonna start off working by top to bottom. First things first, get my Total Interior. Now, what you do want to do is spray directly onto a towel. Never spray directly onto the surface. So you'll go to the dashboard, whatever you want to clean. And this is just going to be removing like any pollen that might be sitting on the interior of your car or any dust. So whenever you actually turn on the AC, because it's actually happened to me. My interior was a little bit dirty. I forgot to maintain it because obviously here in California, it has been raining and I haven't had a chance to actually wipe down my interior. So I got into my truck, I started driving and I was blasting music. I was having a vibe, and then I turned on the AC and bam, right in my face. Next thing you know, I was just sneezing left and right, and that's when I actually started thinking. I'm like, over time, dust accumulates on the surface of the car, on the interior as well as the exterior, but right now we're talking interior. It accumulates over time, and all of that pollen or dust that might be sitting on the interior is going to be going up your nasal cavity, and you're gonna start like sneezing. So we just are doing this interior clean. 1, to have a clean interior, feel better when we drive, but 2, the main part is now that it's spring, it's getting green outside, it's time for us to actually go back, do a full reset on our detail, clean up the interior, clean up your exterior. So like this, whenever you're driving down the highway, you have nothing but a smile. Like me personally, when I have a clean truck, I'm the most happiest person. When I have a dirty truck, best believe I'm zooming by, vroom, 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 vroom. But as you guys can see, I'm just getting my total interior and I'm cleaning it up. And here's where I start to inspect steering wheel. So if I actually move the steering wheel off to the side, you guys can see that this is wear and tear right here. Now this is going to be from hand lotion. Obviously right now I have gloves on, but like the driver must have hand lotion. His fiance might have sunscreen, makeup. If we look down here, you guys can see, put this off to the side. But if you guys look down here, you guys can actually see that over the years of touching this car, you could get makeup on here. So we will be touching that up a little bit lightly. But for the most part, total interior, you just spray it onto a microfiber towel, and then you go to the surface and you clean up the surface. Now, I always recommend having total interior in your arsenal just because it's a very easy product to use, as well as it's very convenient to have in your car. We also have it in white form, so you want to like clean your car on the go, you could do that. But the other significant part of us having a secondary product like this is going to benefit us by removing all the gunk and debris that the blueberries have left in this cup holder. So I'll put this off to the side, and I will be going back and forth to each product, back and forth, just because I am taking my time to clean up this interior. I'm going to remove this. There's a kangaroo in here, and like, look at that. Just look at that. There's hair on it. I grabbed just the kangaroo and I came out with hair. So I'll put this off to the side. Keep his little charger port. I don't know how to open this. This is fancy for me.
There's a button on the side, I think.
Ooh, throw that in there. All right, so we're making our way back over here, but before I actually do that, let me just close this up. And I want you guys to come close. I don't know if the camera could catch this, but this is what happens whenever you use improper techniques to wipe down your car. A lot of people use different type of household products to clean up their interior, and over time, like the wood grain, like this film is not even coming off. Let's see if total interior can remove it. Spray it onto here. And this is where you have to go back and actually clean up the surface very thoroughly. And if you need more, feel free to apply more. But just by using total interior, you guys can see that total interior removed that film that it had. The film is still here. So I'll just pull back on that little sleeve, flip it over, and just wipe it down. And you guys cannot say I'm joking about that. They used to have a film. It looks a lot better. If you need to go back, feel free to go back. But ready? 3, 2, 1. There's dimes, pennies, blueberries. Ooh! Cheerios.
What is that?
Ray shoots up. So we are going to remove all large items. There's hair coming out on these blueberries. If you guys like this video, 100,000 likes, I'll eat these blueberries on camera. 100,000 likes and I eat these blueberries. I'm like, achoo! Achoo! All right, so I got rid of the blueberries. I got rid of the dime, rid of the penny. Close that up. Now this is where Nonsense Super Cleaner comes into play. Nonsense is going to allow me to spray it directly onto it. But as you guys can see, I'm avoiding the AC port. And look at this cup holder. I want you guys to, that's nasty. I'm going to spray it. Be very generous with it. Just because I want the product to sit in there and immediately start cleaning up the surface. So whenever I get my brush, it's going to allow me, it's going to allow me to actually scrub it clean. Put this onto my legs. I'll go in here and I start scrubbing it out. Now, honestly, everybody eats in their car. I am a victim of that. Sometimes I am running late and I start eating in my car, and then crumbs over time just start sitting in it. But if you are that type of person that does have a foul odor in your car and you don't know how to get rid of it, maybe just start off with an interior clean, and then obviously you'll work your way up to, like, I might need an air freshener. Now, an air freshener, it's just going to mask the scent to a certain extent. So if you have fabric seats and previously someone has been smoking in your car, cigarettes or who knows what, that can also be causing that lingering scent. So that's when you might need to be tackling the fabric. But luckily for us, we have leather seats. So leather seats are not going to adhere any foul scents. It's going to be more as in just getting rid of the crumbs and debris that is sitting in the cup holders. Like you guys can see, my towel is just filthy. So I'll come back, constantly remove it. Now, if Nonsense Super Cleaner does get into like the cracks and crevices, that's perfectly fine. Just get a microfiber towel and go clean them up. If it does get into the AC port, nothing will happen. Just stick your towel in there and clean it up. But you guys can see a big before and after already just by doing the first pass. But there's still little crumbs sitting in the little corners, they don't want to come out, but there you go. And I'm still going to be doing a vacuum, so anything that lands on the floor, I really don't care, because the vacuum that I come back with is going to clean up the interior. But just like that, we clean up this section, but we're not done. Bam. Get my nonsense. Spray more. Come in here. Can this come out? Oh, it came out. Scrub it out. You could even run this through the sink, as long as it doesn't have anything that can get damaged. Nonsense plus water, a little bit of water in the sink. Scrub it out. And this is why we always recommend telling you guys at home, if you're cleaning any type of interior, whether it's yourself, your interior, or anyone, just wear gloves just in case you don't know exactly what you're going to be dealing with. But this thing looks bright like my future. Clean. Put this brush off to the side. And as you guys notice, I still have nonsense super cleaner sitting in the cup holders. That's perfectly fine. I'm not working in direct sunlight. I'm actually inside the garage. So that's going to allow the product just to sit there and it won't even evaporate on me. Okay, clean that up. Toss this back in here. Bam. Shit. I was about to say the S word. Sexy. That thing looks great. But, all right. So, last but not least, we need this little cap. I'm not going to spray directly onto it, but I have a mess on my brush. I'm gonna get a dirty towel, come in here, and just rub it out. And the microfiber strands are going to allow me to remove any filth or grime that is sitting on the brush. So now it's clean. I will get my nonsense once again. Spray it. Scrub this plastic out. Now, right here, I could have gone with like total interior, but I don't want to go with total interior. I need something a heavier, deep cleaning. And you guys can see that it removed that stain that I had in there. Just remove this, come in here. Clean, clean. I'll vacuum out this thing with my shop vac. Come back in here to get this. All right, so now I actually need to get out the car because it's very tight fit. I need to scrub out these cup holders. So I'm going to spray one more time. I'll get my brush. I'll go in here. I'm just going to start agitating side to side. That sounds like rapid fire. So I'm scrubbing everything out. It looks like chocolate milk in here. That's because all the filth and grime. But just once in a while, doing this to your cup holders is going to make your car look a lot better. Anybody that gets inside of here, especially if you have like your rideshare app, having cup holders that are clean, or if you're delivering food, is going to look a lot better, as well as like the person, they're not gonna be receiving a dirty cup, because I've got into that. I've witnessed that. I received the dirty cup.
Oh, for real?
I received the dirty cup.
Bad.
Even my videographer thinks it's bad, but I received the dirty cup. Then they're still charging me the gratuity.
Cancel the gratuity.
Look at that. All right, next section, we did the cup holders. I know there's a little bit of dust in here. I'm gonna put the shop back in there. The tip has a rubber seal on it, so it won't damage that. Same thing as here, so I'm not worrying about that. We're gonna be touching up the center console, this button, as well as all around here. I honestly do not know if this is going to come off, just because you guys can see that the finish is already peeling. But we could try, it won't hurt to try. So I will spray directly onto the surface, as well as my brush. And I'll go to the surface and just start cleaning it. Now this is a little TLC for this Mercedes-Benz. Let's try to bring it back to life. Now everything that I'm doing on the front, I'll be doing on the back, just to restore the shine and finish to the interior. Wait, the interior doesn't have any shine because we're going with a matte finish. Get it? clean everything out. Put the brush off to the side. Oh, look, it actually did clean up. Oh. This towel is gone. So now if you guys come into this car, you guys can see that the dashboard, navigation, steering wheel, everything is dust free. Now we just need to repeat the same exact steps in the back. And then after that, we just need to vacuum. And just like that, that's how fast and simple it is to clean up an interior. 2 products is all you need. Total interior, nonsense, wait, 3 products. And a brush, and obviously some towels. And that's how you could transform any interior. Now, if I did want to add some type of shine, I could and get like a water-based dressing to apply onto this vinyl. But before I started this video, I actually talked to him like, what kind of finish do you want? Do you want a matte finish? Do you want a shiny finish? He said, I want something that's going to be matte. I want something that's going to be low scented because he does have a kid. And so that's why we went Nonsense Super Cleaner. Nonsense contains 0 scent. Total Interior has a light, mild, fresh scent. Nothing too overpowering. It's just a very nice scent. And just like that, we cleaned up this interior. So now it's time for me just to do the same thing on the back. I'll be touching up the seats same exact way. This, the way you'll clean these seats, obviously I need to remove this seat cover. But if you were to clean up your seats and your seats are completely filthy, you'll just grab your Nonsense Super Cleaner. Let me give you guys a quick demonstration. Now, on these seats, unfortunately, they're not super dirty, but you could just grab like your Nonsense Super Cleaner and a brush. You can spray it directly onto it. You'll go to the seat. You'll agitate it. I'm still going to be doing the whole entire seat, so don't comment down below saying you only did like a third of the seat. So you'll agitate it. You'll get a microfiber towel. I'm running out of sides. I'm gonna have to get more towels right now. You'll come to the surface and you'll buff it off. Now, this is going to remove any buildup of years of body oils or filth or grime that it might be sitting on the seat that's making it discolor. So this seat is a light tan, right? Wait, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get tape and I'm gonna show you guys right here because this is a perfect example on how the seat actually looks. I'll be right back. All right, so I came back with a piece of tape. I'll just dust off the area. Either way, I'm still gonna clean everything, but here's my tape. I'm gonna lay it down. Now, this obviously is going to have a controlled side and this is going to have a clean side. We're gonna leave this as a dirty side. I'm gonna clean up this side. I'll get my Nonsense, spray it, spray the brush as well. We'll start agitating it. We'll start agitating it. Now, Nonsense Super Cleaner, like I mentioned before, it's just strictly an all-purpose cleaner. It's not going to add protection. It's not going to do anything but clean. And it also has no scents in it. So if you're a person that wants something that doesn't have any scents, use Nonsense Super Cleaner. Basically, just dilute it to your needs. If you do guys want to see a dilution video, just make sure to comment down below, and we'll make sure to go over certain products that can be diluted, so that you get a better bang for your buck. Clean it up. Oh, wrong way. All right. So, I get my tape. Look at that. This is what a lot of people get used to compared to how they actually forgot how it was. So anybody that has light interior, like red interior, brown interior, tan interior, over time your seats are going to be looking like this, but you're gonna get so used to it, you're gonna be like, it's clean, it's clean. No, the realistic answer is your seat is not clean. You're just getting used to how it looks now. But that's how fast and simple it is to clean up a seat. I'll be doing this whole entire seat, as well as the back seats. And then, now it's time for me to clean up the back seat. Enough talking. I'll be right back once I show you guys how I transform this whole entire interior using 3 products. Anyways, guys, let's go. Let's go. All right, guys, so we just finished cleaning up the whole entire interior, and let me tell you, this Mercedes-Benz looks phenomenal. But the biggest thing that we wanted to do is remove all the dust and pollen that might have been sitting on the interior, so whenever the AC is going, it's not going to be blowing all over your face. We also took care of it with a vacuum, and that was like the cherry on top. We took out all the large items, and you guys can see the interior looks phenomenal. We used 3 different types of products, a brush and 2 chemicals to restore this interior, Nonsense Super Cleaner and Total Interior. As always, if you guys want to pick up those products today, you can find them at chemicalguys.com or a local detail garage. As always, we will see you next time. Rate this interior clean 1 through 10. And by the way, before you guys go, when was the last time you cleaned your interior, or what's your favorite interior product to clean up your interior? But anyways, we'll see you next time.